In this video we're going to describe finishing the gear teeth. Now we've already done this larger gear here, and what we're doing is we're putting a slight, I would call it a point I guess, on these teeth. We don't want to grind too far because if we grind too far the tooth actually starts to get shorter, and so we don't want to ever get into that center line of the tooth. We're going to take a little bit off of this side and a little bit off of this side, and we do not want those two to meet. So we're leaving some of the original surface along the edge, and we're going to slightly, I guess you would say, bevel this outside and slightly bevel this side. This gear is already done. I'm going to show you how to do it on this smaller gear here. So we can use, in this case we're using a flap wheel. You can use a disc sander or just a regular grinder, and it's fairly simple. Here's what I found to be the easiest way to do it. Put the gear on a flat surface but overhanging the edge, and holding the grinder at a slight angle, we're going to just spin the gear around a little while we're grinding, and I'll show you here. And again, all we want to do is just take the square edge off there. We don't want to grind too far. We do not want to come to the center line. Don't want to grind past the center. So that's one side. There's the other side. So now we've given each of those teeth, I guess you would call it a bevel, just a slight bevel. And we could take a piece of sandpaper or a DA and smooth those out just a little bit more. But that's pretty much all we need to do. So that's the smaller gear. And again, we've done that same thing on the larger gear. Just held it flat on the bench and just grind the edge while you spin the gear around. Just don't grind it too far.